How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I'm rocking out with a very interesting team. Rocking out with the Furret, Espeon, Absol, Lucario, Suicune, and Aerodactyl. I thought I'd mix things up just a little bit today, bringing somewhat of an anti-meta team. I just kind of wanted to have some fun. Hey, you know, this team looks fun. Let's go ahead and try and use that today. The question of the day, for you guys that are interested, what is your favorite drink? Now, please don't answer with alcoholic drinks because I'm trying to keep this channel family friendly at the most, you know. But what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, since I'm from the South, you guys probably can guess it. It is sweet tea. So comment down below what is your favorite drink. I know a lot of y'all may put down like Monsters and energy drinks and stuff like that. That's perfectly acceptable, but just nothing that has alcohol in it that can, because I'm trying to, like I said, trying to keep this as a family-friendly-ish channel, you know. Anyway, let's look at our team. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, we're running out of time, so I'm just going to go with our usual lead for this team, which we have a few, but the most standard one would be the Aerodactyl. I want to try... Furret would be another good lead. I do like this Furret set. It's a Choice Scarf, and you can I think it has the ability Frisk. But the idea is to just give something like that doesn't need a Choice Scarf, and from there you can just do whatever you want. Right here, we're actually in a relatively decent matchup though. Aerodactyl versus Staraptor. Is it though? Not really, since the Staraptor does probably have the close combat. We can go ahead and set up some Tailwind though. Set our Tailwind up. He actually goes for U-turn. Fantastic stuff. We'd love to see that. That practically confirmed that your Staraptor's Choice Scarf though. So thank you for showing me that. Setting up the Tailwind, then I'm going to follow up by setting up some Stealth Rocks. Maybe. The Scizor may have different plans. In fact, instead of setting up Stealth Rocks, we're going to be switching into Suicune to definitely try and take the hits. Bullet Punches most likely coming out. He could be trying to get greedy and go for the Sword Stance. Let's find out. Yep, there's the Bullet Punch. Right now, at the very beginning of the battles, most of the time you do not try to set up, and our opponent definitely knows this. Just try and get some damage out. That's the biggest thing right now. We are Leftover Suicune. We have Calm Mind, Scald, and Ice Beam. Unlike the Suicune that we played at the very beginning of the week, we do not have Rest or a Chesto Berry. So that might be something I'll look into though. Definitely. But I'm going to try and set up this Calm Mind right off the bat. See what the Scizor wants to do, you know. I mean, getting a +1 on our Suicune is not the end of the world for us. We can definitely switch Suicune out if we start feeling threatened. Scizor is not really a Pokemon that really threatens Suicune. That's why I'm able to kind of throw a Calm Mind up. Just to see what we want to do. I could have, like I said, could have went for the Scald. But this kind of makes our opponent second guess some stuff. You know, yeah. You know, Breloom is here. The only thing Breloom can hit us with is Mach Punch. Because we're outspeeding. We got the Tailwind. We're outspeeding. We're a +1 Suicune that has Ice Beam. Let's go. Let's see if we pick up this KO. He definitely isn't Focus Sashed into him having the Toxic Orb, and he goes down. Fantastic stuff. That's why sometimes you set up the Tailwind, guys. Doubles your speed. Very fun tech to utilize. We got two Pokemon on this team that actually has Tailwind, that being the Suicune and the Aerodactyl. And it can open up some weird opportunities, because usually Suicune does not outspeed Breloom, but thanks to the Tailwind, we're able to. That opens a hole in my opponent's team. Now he's forced to bring a Donphan out to fight a Suicune, might I add. Suicune easily going for the Skull. This is going to take you down to your Sturdy. He's probably going to set up some Stealth Rocks. I mean, he might go for the EQ. He actually gets burned. Fantastically, love to see that. There's the EQ. Hey, that's doing no damage. And he doesn't get his Stealth Rock set up. That might be huge. Because like I said, I'm willing to switch to Suicune out if you have anything threatening to threaten my Suicune. actually with his leftovers, that burn is not going to be taking him out. I don't know how many turns of Tailwind I got. I'm not feeling too threatened by Donphan, but I still want to try and take him out if we can. Let's go for that Ice Beam though. Battle was canceled. You'd love to see that. So we can put on a show for us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he wants to play again. He probably don't, since he definitely ran. Yeah, that was to be expected. Okay, I'm gonna go battle this guy. He's like off screen though. How did you do that? How do you battle this guy? I don't know how you battle that guy. But anyway, I'll find another battle for this video as well. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so here's the second battle of today's video. We're going up against Daniel, rocking out with Luxray, Garchomp, Golduck, Infernape, Crobat, and Roserade. You know what, Daniel? I like your team. It's not full-on hardcore OU stuff. You got some really fun stuff in there too. Golduck is a very interesting pick. I like its ability Cloud 9. It just kind of stops some of the weather teams. And then Crobat and Roserade, just probably some of his more favorite Pokemon. Hey, I gotta respect your team. Looking at our options, you know, there's not many things I want to just give a choice scarf to actually on his team. You don't really have the bulkiest stuff, but I do want to just go ahead and lead the Furret just to scout what my opponent may want to do. From there, I can U-turn. I can maybe get some little bit of damage out, but Furret's just there, basically just scout to see what my opponent wants to do. He is starting off with his own Crobat. Fantastic stuff for us as we're going to lead our Furret. Furret looking all nice and powerful, right? Furret, the Furret set is Facade, Sucker Punch, and U-turn followed with the Trick. Like I said though, right now we're just going to U-turn, get out of dodge, and see what we can get going. The rest of our team, now that we know that Crobat is on the field, we can definitely go out into Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl should be able to... Okay, fantastic. You're switching. I'm U-turning. Why are you switching though? You know what I'm saying? You're going out into Infernape. You know what? I'm going to U-turn. You know what? That's all fine and dandy with me. Let me just do that quick old U-turn, and then we're going to go out. Maybe? Like, Suicune's still not a bad play here. Like, Aerodactyl's not either, though. Suicune's best, though, because if Infernape does have the Mach Punch, he can definitely hit Aerodactyl super effective. Where Suicune just doesn't care what this Infernape wants to do, right? Infernape might have Thunder Punch, but our Suicune's really bulky anyway. We're going to go ahead and set up a Tailwind. As he switches out, fantastic. That almost confirms that you do not have a Thunder Punch, right? I mean, that would be something to threaten our Suicune. Suicune tends to live it though, you know, like maybe he just doesn't pack it, or maybe he just ain't gonna go for it right off the bat. Either way, he sends out Roserade. What can Roserade do? Definitely want to go for the grass attack. We can go out into we have a few options, right? I'm really leaning towards this Espeon. Don't know why, but Espeon does have decent special defense. It's not what you call elite, but you know what? We should take it. We should take this. Like I said, relatively decent. Espeon's in here now. We are choice specs. We do have Psychic. It's going to hit practically anything that wants to switch in really hard. When I checked your team, I don't remember a dark type, you know, so as Luxray should be a dark type, electric dark, but it is not. So, you know, that's definitely beneficial for me. You're in a pickle because we got an Espeon that's practically here to outspeed everything. We got Tailwind set up. We're just ready to do some huge damage with our choice specs Espeon, and let's be honest, this is probably one of the coolest Pokemon in the game. opinions on the side, right? I mean, Espeon used to be the channel mascot. I did change it to Ambipom, but Espeon has a special place in my heart as probably my favorite evolution, just be honest. Probably the coolest, right? Roserade goes down. Fantastic. You love to see that. The coolest thing with this Espeon, I love its ability Magic Bounce. You try and set up Stealth Rocks on me, I got Espeon that can just bounce it back. Try and status me, but we're going to bounce it back with Espeon. I'm curious, actually, to see how much our Psychic can do. We can't go for any other attack, right? Because of our choice specs, we're forced to go into Psychic. But I'm still curious to see how much it does to this Garchomp. Like, that hurt. Like, you're going to take out our Espeon, that's fine, but that hurt. You can't tell me that did not hurt. Right, my man. Tailwind did, Peter. You know what? That's fine. We're going to go out into the Furret. My man, he's thinking, I can KO your Furret with my Garchomp. And you know what I say? Try me. I'm going to go for Facade just in case he decides to switch out. I want to get some damage. But Furret, come on, let's get that KO. Fantastic stuff. Furret KO Garchomp. We all love to see that. You know, and the last time I used Furret, I think it was Furret KOing a Groudon. So, you know, you guys got to keep up with my Furret content sometimes. Furret gets some huge KOs for me all the time. All the time. Let's go out into Suicune. I'm practically for sure, like I'm almost 80% for sure that this Infernape does not have Thunder Punch. He has Power Punch, so that he might have Thunder Punch. You know, he might. I mean, he's gotta be afraid of us being a Suicune though, right? I'm gonna set up the Tailwind again. I have no reason not to set up the Tailwind to see if we can just get speed control again, because we were very dominant while we had the speed control. Let's get some more speed control. That's something our opponent definitely got to try and stop us right now. Like, you got to go for your strongest attack against Suicune and try and KO our Suicune. He's at +1. How do you stop the Tailwind though? You know what I'm saying? He's got close combat. That's not the sauce. That's not the sauce. You had to have Thunder Punch. And even then, would that be enough to KO our Suicune? Fantastic, we got Tailwind up. Alright, so from this point, we've already put a huge hole in our opponent's team. We're taking out 2 of his guys. I'm gonna go for Scald. Like, he probably will stay in as what I was predicting. I could have went for Calm Mind, but then he would have been able to KO me. Critical hit, I don't think it mattered unless he was a little bit bulky invested, but how he was playing it is definitely hyper offensive Infernape. Scald shouldn't have mattered that it critted there. What matters though is the RNG. Now he's going to practically get a free crit on me at some point or another, right? Luxray comes out. Very scary Pokemon, right? Yeah, I mean, actually it kind of is. It does threaten Suicune. But I'm probably just going to stay in. Let it go for its Wild Charge if it has it. We're going to go for a Scald. We should outspeed. We have a huge chance to burn this thing. 30% chance anyway. We don't get it. He has Spark. I forget that it's Spark. It's not even Wild Charge anymore. So Luxray has gotten really downgraded in BDSP, right? Because it's not so threatening. Where's the Wild Charge? You know what I'm saying? My Luxray has Spark as well. Like, I don't know if Wild Charge is actually in the game. I need to look at it again, like, see if Luxray can. We did get the burn that time. We were able to survive with our Suicune. Suicune's here actually putting in some work. And that's what you like to see from Suicune. Tailwind peters out. So the biggest question is, should we set up another one? And I think the answer is yes. We should live a Spark. Tell you the honest truth. Battle's canceled. Guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. This video really showcases why you guys set up Tailwind. Tailwind can really benefit your game. So, hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out, and peace.